having a sheet thickness of 0.5 mm. This is the sheet metal design. So the component will going to look like this. Okay. And the properties of this is here. Whatever the data which I need to refer for this particular sheet has been taken here. And this is the actual development of the sheet before bending. So after once the sketch has been totally, once the sheet metal has been bent like this, when it is opened, it will going to be look like this. So to do that, so first I need to go for the fusion screen, and I will just go for the top view. So I'll go for sketch, click on the top plane. Okay. Then I will go for rectangle and take the center point rectangle, select on this and you drag this. Okay. Now I need to give the dimensions for this. I will go for dimension, select this dimension as 50, and on this side it will be 25. Go to dimension, on this side it will be 25. Okay. Then I will just click on finish sketch. Sorry, just go for finish sketch and then come down to sheet metal. Go to flange as the base. Click on this flange. Okay. On this face and you take it as okay. Now I need to change the thicknesses or this sheet what I need. So to do that, I will come back to this. So these are all the requirements. So how to do that now? I will just go for sheet metal rules. Then here it is taken as aluminium, but what I want is steel. So to do that, I will just click on edit. And now here I want steel now. So here I will go for steel. I will type steel. Okay. Then the thickness of the sheet, what I want is 0.5. So I want the thickness as 0.5. Then I have the K factor is 0.44. The K factor is 0.44. Gap is the thickness. Yes. Then come down to bend condition. Thickness into 2. Yes. It is straight. Relief shape is round. So we will going to take it as straight. Okay. Then relief width is the thickness. Yes. Relief depth by default it will going to take all other values what I have considered. So once you do that, I will going to save this thing here. The moment when you do that, so you can see this part design will going to be, I will just close this. Now I'll go for this, I'll go for part, I'll make it hybrid and convert. So now we have the thicknesses. You come down to this and we are going to check this now. I will again go to edit, steel 0.4 for thickness, bend radius, thickness into 2. Yes. Okay now. So once you do that, so the next part will going to be this factor. So I want to select two edges and change the parameters of the edge wherein I want this particular portion. So to do that, I will go for flange, select on this flange and also on this edge and give the parameters as 25. So here I will give the height as 25. Then I will come down to the front view. So now you can see it is at the front. Angle is 90 degree. Height datum from outer faces, that is from this face, the height is given. Suppose if I take from inner face, that height is going to become more, but I want from the outer faces. So you take that. Then bend position is from inside. So the bend position is from inside. So if you take outside, then it will take outside. So now, but what I want it is from inside. So bend position is inside and I will just click on OK now. So once you do that, so now you will have the bend in this particular format. Then the next thing is I want to create a fillet which is of this round having a radius of 12.5. To do that, I will go for fillet. So here I want it only on this direction. You select this particular edge. Similarly, on the other side, you take this particular edge and give the dimension as 12.5 so that the width is 25. So it will go to consider that. So the next thing is I want to create a sketch here of this dimension and create these 4 holes. To do that, the diameter is 2. So I will come down to this. I'll go for sketch, click on this plane. Okay. Now I want to draw a circle. I will take some circle here. Sorry. I will go for circle, select on this circle. Okay. So what is the diameter of that circle? The diameter of that, the diameter of that is 7.5. So I'll go for dimension, select this one, give 7.5. And this circle is concentric to this. So you go to the constraint, click on concentric, select this circle concentric to this. Okay. Once you do that, then you have the pitch circle diameter here. Sorry, you come down to this, write the pitch circle diameter as 12.5. So it will come down to this, go to circle and select the construction circle. Basically, the construction circles are drawn so that will not going to be considered for the modeling. So it is just for the reference. So I will go for dimension, select this and give the dimension as 12.5. And now you take that circle concentric to this one. Okay. Once you do that, now we have the circle. Go to line, select some arbitrary point and draw a line here. Now I want to create a point at the intersection point of this. I will just go to point. I will select this point on the intersection. Now I want to go for sketch. The moment when I click on sketch, take this as the endpoint and then draw a circle of any radius. Still it is considering the construction because I have selected this as the construction line. So you just go to select this circle and remove the construction. So it will become the model. Then what is the diameter of that? The diameter is 2. So go to dimension, select this, go to dimension, take the diameter as 2. Okay. Now I want to draw a pattern. I'm going to go to this, go to circular pattern, select this and go to the center point, select on this center point and give the distance as 4 and click on OK. Once you do that, you go to finish sketch and go to 3D. Now I want to create the hole. So to do that, I will go for create, go to extrude. Here, click on this. Similarly, click on this, all these 4 holes. Okay. And give the distance as -1 or 0.5 because that is the sheet thickness what I have considered. Cutting operation is the operation is cut. So once you do that, now this portion is over. Then I need to create this particular slot. So where I need to create this slot, it is on the other direction here. So I want to create that slot of 10 mm from the end. So I will just go for sketch, click on this plane. Now I want to go for create, go to slot, take center to center slot. You just take this point and then drag this at some point, okay, and create this slot. Now what is the dimension I want? See, the dimension what I want is 10 mm from this and then total length is 15. So to do that, I will go for dimension, select the center of this with reference to this line, give the dimension as 10 mm, correct? Yes, give the dimension as 10, enter. So now we have that center. So go to dimension from here. What is the dimension of this? So this dimension is to be 15. I will take some distance away. Okay, you take that distance as 15. Okay. Now I want this radius of this to be 2, correct? 2.5. Give the dimension as 2.5. Okay. Now I want this portion to be aligned with this. Okay. So I will go to consider this dimension is there. I will make this take this one with reference to this. Okay. So we have everything has been constrained now, having the dimensions from here to here it is 15, sorry 10, and this dimension is 2.5. I will go for finish sketch and go to 3D. Now I will go for create, click on extrude, select this profile and give the distance as through all and say flip and say OK. So now this portion is over. Now we want to create this. Okay. Now I want to create a hole here, which is at a distance of 5 mm from each of these ends. So I will just go to create, click on hole. Okay. Select on this. Okay. Now I will drag this and place it inside. Okay. So what is the diameter of the hole? The diameter of the hole is 2.5. Okay. The distance is 1 mm. That is because the sheet thickness is 0.5. So I will just go to here. Take 2.5 is the diameter. Okay. Correct. Yes. And then I want the distance to be through all. Okay. Now I want to take the reference. Go to reference. From this reference you take 5 and also then take the second reference as this, select this one and give the dimension as 5. And finally you click on OK. So now we have one reference. Now I will go for create, go to pattern, click on rectangular pattern. So I want to select the feature, which is the feature that is this one. Okay. Now I want to select the axis, click on this axis. Okay. Or you can take whichever the one you want. I will take this itself and give the quantity as 2 on this side. Okay. Then the distance should be here. The distance should be 15 on one side and 10 on the other side. Okay. So I will come down to this. This distance is 15. Okay. And then I have 2. And then in this side, I will take 10. Okay. Now this is the rectangular pattern what I have. And I will just click on OK now. So now this portion is over. Similarly, I want to go to this now. I want to create this. So again, create the sketch on the top surface of the base plane. So I will just go for sketch, click on the top surface of the base plane. Now I will go for create, go to arc, select 3-point arc, select some arbitrary point, and you from here also you take some arbitrary point. Then I want to give the dimension for that. That is from each flat end, go to dimension, take these two endpoints and give the dimension as 15. Similarly, from this point to this point, you give the dimension as 15. Then I want to give the radius, which is 10. Select this and give the radius as 10. So once you do that, so this is fully constrained. Then go for line. Select this construction line. I need a reference to mirror this one. I'll just draw one construction line and go to, even you can draw a line, but the problem is it will going to construct, it will going to be considered for the model. So always whenever if you want to take any references, go for the construction lines or construction arc or whatever it is like this. Then go to create and go to mirror, select on this, then come down to mirror line, click on this and click on OK now. So once you do that, I will go for finish sketch and go to 3D and then you go to extrude, click on this profile and also on this profile and give the distance as through all and click on OK now. So one portion is over. Similarly, on the other side, I want to create this flattening portion, which is the oblong slot. So to do that, I will go to sketch, click on this top surface. Now I want to create a slot. Go to center slot, select some arbitrary point, and you take this and give the dimension. Now what I want is, I want to align this, sorry, go to constraint, align this with reference to this. Okay, now we have this point. Then I need to go for this point, which is the dimension is 12.5 from the center. Okay, so to do that, what is the overall dimension? It is 7.5. I'll go for dimension, select this, give the dimension as 7.5, and then this radius is 2 or 1.75. You give the dimension as 1.75. I need to place at this center. Okay, so here, if I try to move this, it will move only in this particular direction. So I want to arrest that movement. So to do that, I will just take it out and go to create. I will go for a point. Okay, select some point on this line. Okay, then go to horizontal between this and this. Then you give the dimension for that point. Go to dimension, select between these two, give the dimension as 12.5. Okay, now once you get that, now go to create, go to midpoint, select this line. The midpoint of this should be on this point now. So we have the total one, which is totally constrained. Now I will go for line, select the construction line and draw this particular construction line. Then again I will go for create, go to mirror, click on this. Okay, by holding the shift key, select all these four, and then mirror with reference to this line. Select on mirror, click on this and say OK. Then go to finish sketch, go to 3D. Now you go for create, extrude, select on this and you select on this. Go to distance, through all, flip and say OK. So now we have completed this portion also. So this is the total development of the sheet, what I want. I will not going to give you all these things, but I will going to show you only this outer dimension and also this dimension. Okay, so to do that, I will just go for once you change this, I will go for modify, modify, click on unfold. Or you can go for the one more method. You go to create, go to create flatten, flat pattern, click on the stationary face and click on OK. So this is the flat pattern of this. Okay, once you do that, now I need to go for the inspect. Go to measure. I will take this. It's not taking here, so I will do one thing. Finish flat pattern. Go to, then go to flat. Click on this. Now you're going to get this. Now I will go to save this as flat pattern. Okay. Okay. Now I will go for design. Go for design. Click on drawing from design. I will take A3 and I will show OK. I want the overall dimension. That is the most important thing here. So I will just go for Okay. Now we have this dimension. You click on here, make it 1:1 scale. Don't go for 2:1. You just click on 1:1 and say okay. Now we have the all the points. Now I will go for dimension, select linear dimension. I will take quadrant of this to end of this. What should be the dimension? 97.83. So that is what you have got here. And this overall dimension should be 22.5. Go to dimension between these two. So you'll get 25. Then the distance between these two should be 47. Select between this point and this point, it is 47. Then the bend angle is 23.5. That is from this point, okay, to this point, 23.5. Similarly, from this point to this point is again 23.5. So this is how you will be able to do the development, and the calculation of this, which has been already given here, which shows that 1.92 is the actual distance. So this is the bend angle and the bend alliance what you have, that is approximately it is 1.92. So that is the one what I want here. So the dimension from this point to this point is 1.92. Similarly, the dimension between these two is 1.92. Okay. So when you calculate this, I should get back to this. So to do that, I will just go for calculator. I will take 47. 47 plus I want 1.92 plus 1.92 plus 23.5 plus 23.5. So the total value, okay. So that is equal to, sorry, I will just go for 47 plus 1.92 plus 1.92. The total distance will be equal to 50.84. Then again plus 23.5 equals plus 23.5 equals 97.84. So that should be the actual development of the sheet, wherein you have 97.83. So that is what we have got here from this. So this is how you will be able to do the development of this particular model, how it will going to look when it is flattened. And this is the actual development. That means the total size of the sheet what I want is this one, to bend the sheet into this form. So this is how actually this is the main application of the sheet metal design, and how this can be performed in, or we can be able to model this in sheet metal design using Fusion software. Thank you.